With a seductive wink, Madame Bianca slowly undoes the laces on her azure gown. Not you about to pimp yourself out. Look at this, y'all! Girl! Alright, what's up, y'all? We back. Episode 13, Collateral Damage. What's up? How y'all doing today? Okay, Penelope said, maybe this is a test, Your Grace. The queen probably wants you to understand what she wants and get it done without her giving you a direct order. Bianca said, she's the queen of Ethania, the most powerful woman with everything. What more could she possibly want? Okay, this is me. This is me and my sis. Hey, sis. Okay, look at Bianca plotting. She said, I know exactly what I should do now. Penelope said, what you gonna do, girl? She said, who does the queen dislike the most in Ethania, Penelope? Penelope said, probably concubine Velia, concubine Solana, and the royal guard Jess. Bianca said, well, she did make sure concubine Velia would no longer be a threat. Solana is only a threat because of Jess. Jess is the key to all this, so we need to get rid of her. Penelope said, that harpy is tough, girl. Who you calling a harpy, Penelope? She basically survived a brutal beating by 2 guardsmen and ambushed by 3 green scarves. She even fought the green scarf leader, yet she's still walking, period. Bianca said she at the royal quarter every night, too. There must be some way to ruin her. Look at them plotting, y'all. Plotting on my downfall. Penelope said, maybe we don't have to take her life, Your Grace. Bianca said, what's on your mind? Penelope said, think about it. Jess has been surviving for a reason, and it's not because she's tough. She's had people protecting her, like Royal Guard Josh, Concubine Solana, and His Majesty. Josh is locked up, so he ain't a problem no more. We all know His Majesty is protective of Jess because of her pretty face. And Solana will be useless if the king loses interest in Jess. Bianca said, so we take away her one thing that's captured the king's heart. Penelope said, exactly, Your Grace. All we need is some claret weed powder. What is that? Bianca said, claret weed? Isn't that what the physician uses to treat infected wounds? She said, yes, Your Grace. Claret weed powder can eat away the decaying flesh around infected wounds. Imagine if it's used on the delicate skin on a pretty face. Y'all, y'all. Bianca said, just picture her scream when she looks in the mirror. I feel better already. Penelope said, the only question is how we get that claret weed powder in our hands. I don't think the physician will give us something this dangerous. Bianca said, I know how to get that powder. Penelope said, spill the tea, sis. Bianca said, no, Penelope, I can't tell you. I can't spill the tea, girl. But I will not forget your assistance in this. Penelope said, as long as you keep me by your side, I ask for no more, Your Grace. Bianca said, oh, Jess, this is gonna be fun. Y'all. Look at me. Don't even know. They plotting on you, Jess. They plotting on you, sis. All right, y'all. This me and Solana. I said, that's pretty much it, girl. Josh is in the royal quarter all the time, but we ain't said a word to each other. Solana said, he's emotionless and blind, Jess. Maybe this is just how he is. I said, I don't know about that, girl. I feel like he hiding his emotions. He was feeling the kid that one time. At least I got him out the dungeon. That's all that matters. She said, you seem to care a lot about your fellow royal guard, girl. I mean, he a good friend, just like you are. He saved me a few times, girl. Just like you did. Y'all both good friends. She said, it's hard to imagine Royal Guard Josh actually befriending anybody. I said, he don't, girl. That's why he not talking to me. I guess we just have a connection because we're both honest. I'm so tired of dealing with these people who put on acts all the time. It's like being stuck in a looping movie, talking to the characters in there. She said, a movie? I said, yes, girl. Remember my iPhone? She said, that little thing that lights up with interesting pictures. Yep, that's one way to put it, I guess. Anyway, we have these huge things called televisions that light up in the same way. People in my world can save a play with actors and actresses, and I can just sit down and enjoy the play on TV. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm the one inside the TV right now. Solana said, your world sounds fascinating, girl. I said, girl, you got no idea. Don't even get me started on toilets. They even got something that's automatic. You just get up and it flush right for you, you know, Solana. Solana said, well, you've been reading that journal every night. Do you think it can help you find a way home? I said, I know there's a way, girl. I just can't figure it out yet. I think there's a glider somewhere in the palace. She said, a glider? I said, it's something that can let you ride the wind. There's no way I can make it back home just flying with a glider, though. She said, I have no idea what a glider would look like, but if it can carry you up in the sky, it has to be quite enormous in size, right? Yep, that's right. I don't think you can hide something that big inside the palace. Hopefully I'll find more information in that thick journal. She said, I'm sure you'll find a way, girl. You strong and smart. Thank you, Solana. And starving. Let's go have lunch, girl. She said, you eat a lot, Jess. Good thing you get a lot of exercise. Don't call me fat, Solana. Watch your mouth. Solana said, come, I'll make your favorite soup. Okay. Start with that next time. Start with the food first. Okay, y'all, look at Bianca. Look at all my enemies in one place. Charles said, you sent for me, Your Grace? She said, yes, I have some questions regarding the safety of this estate, and I would appreciate your input. He said, of course, Your Grace. I said, that's it for cleaning today, Dawn. They about to spill some tea and they want you gone, girl. Look at her. Dawn, put your ear to the door so you can hear. Charles said, well, what would you like to know, Your Grace? Bianca said, I need claret weed powder from the physician, Charles. He said, that's no small task, Your Grace. She said, can't you just go in there and take some? He said, such dangerous powder will be locked up in the supply quarter. Even I can't go in there without the king's authorization. She said, a man like you can do anything if you try hard enough. He said, maybe. What's in it for me? With a seductive wink, Madame Bianca slowly undoes the laces on her azure gown. Not you about to pimp yourself out. Look at this, y'all! Girl! As the laces untied, the long gown descends onto the floor with a thud. Unable to resist Madame Bianca's beauty, the royal guard just stares luridly at her body. Madame Bianca lets out a confident smirk. Girl, you are about to use your body to plot on my downfall? That's crazy. That's crazy. Bianca said, I know you have your way with the maids and the consorts, but I'm nothing like those wenches. I will blow your mind if you get me that claret weed powder today, before sundown. He said, what kind of man would I be if I turned down a beautiful woman in need? Y'all, Royal Guard Charles grabs Madame Bianca's arm and spins her around with a libidinous laugh. She said, so we have a deal? He said, your wish is my command, Your Grace. Y'all, look at y'all. Filled by lust and desire, Charles is ready to break his oath once again with the beautiful madam. He ain't even got it yet, and here you go. Still, you already giving up the goods, girl. You ain't even got what you needed. While Royal Guard Charles is enjoying himself in the smell of rose-scented oil and the warmth of the madam, Bianca is pleased as well, as she just found the key to ensure her power. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay, later that day, look at this Arya dancing. Mara said, I told you 1,000 times, girl. Sway your waist only, not shaking your head. The other consorts may not be the best Ethanian dancers, but you gonna embarrass us tomorrow, girl. What's wrong with you? Arya said, I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. Let me try again. She said, girl, I already wasted too much time on you. Get on. King Cletus said, have you been practicing with the other consorts? Arya said, I haven't been feeling well, Your Majesty. Mara said, I saw you chasing butterflies in the garden just a couple days ago. You was okay then. Roxanne is the one who's not feeling well with her pregnancy. Even she tried to come to the practice. I had to stop her. Oh, shoot. King Cletus shoots Consort Arya a tired look and shakes his head. He said, useless. I have no use for such a lazy empress. Arya, had you not been trying to get the tea around the castle, trying to make fun of my sis Solana, and paying attention to what you needed to do, you wouldn't be in this situation. I ain't got no love for you either, girl. Consort Arya said, Your Majesty. Get out of here. Get out. Look at Dawn. Dawn said, Madame Bianca is outside, Your Majesty. She would like your permission to share some rouge with the empresses. King Cletus said, send her in. Y'all, Bianca is a... Look at Arya. I thought we told you to leave, girl. Bianca said, may I show you something, Your Majesty? He said, you have some rouge to share with the empresses? I thought the supply quarter had those in the stockroom. She said, I made this rouge myself, Your Majesty. I used the pink blossoms in the garden, so this rouge has a unique kind of pink. Let me show you. Okay, what are you doing? Girl, that looks horrible. What you talking about? He said, that looks very nice, Bianca. Don't lie to her. She said, that's why I would love to share this with the empresses, Your Majesty. We will outshine everyone in the grand conference tomorrow with the beauty of Ethanian empresses. Look at that. Look at that blush right there, y'all. King Cletus said, Ethania has more than just beautiful women to show for, Bianca. But I quite like your pink rosy cheeks. They remind me of your first night attendance. That looks horrible. What you talking about? He said, does it come off easily like the normal rouge? Oh, I guess it do. She wiped her clothes and then her face got clean, y'all. That's crazy. Yes, Your Majesty. He said, how many of this have you made? She said, I have enough for all the empresses in the palace. Now I just have to get them into these little trays, then deliver them to the empresses. He said, I want one delivered to Jess too. Ooh, Madame Bianca tries her hardest to restrain herself from smirking. She said, are you sure, Your Majesty? Jess is not. He said, I want her to have one, girl. She gonna be at the grand conference tomorrow. Mara said, Your Majesty, Jess is not. Madame Bianca shoots Queen Mara a meaningful look with a nod. Look at them plotting. King Cletus said, what was you trying to say, Mara? She said, I think Jess is not an empress like us, but she has saved your life, Your Majesty. She has my gratitude. In fact, why don't we have this delivered to Jess first? She deserves this more than every other woman in the palace. Y'all. Bianca said, of course, Your Majesty. Bianca carefully places the rouges into different trays as King Cletus smiles with satisfaction. Y'all, look at these. Look at the rouge, y'all. I shall have Dawn deliver these to everyone then. King Cletus said, Dawn is busy with the grand conference preparation too. Consort Arya, why don't you make yourself useful for once? For once. And deliver these for Madame Bianca. She said, yes, Your Majesty. I don't even know why you still here, Arya. You should have got gone a long time ago. Look at me. Y'all, why am I standing on top of the sofa? What is going on? And why is Solana reading a book? What is going on in here? Solana said, so that's how the valiant Jess hones her fighting skills. I did not need to be on top of the furniture doing that. What is going on? I said, I used to do karate at least 3 times a week, Solana. Back then, I just did it for fun and stress relief. Now I actually need it to protect myself. Believe it or not, I feel so weak lately. She said, you're probably the strongest woman in all 5 kingdoms, Jess. I said, I wouldn't go there for a girl. I wonder if I'll ever be as skilled as Josh or Charles, though. I definitely need to keep training myself, Solana. I have a bad feeling about Charles. She said, he may be dangerous, but he wouldn't dare harm you at this point. I said, we'll see about that, girl. Okay, Arya said, Jess, are you there? Yeah, who is it? Who is it? Oh, the irrelevant. You one of the consorts who insulted Solana, right? Don't think we ain't got beef, girl. She said, I was simply telling the truth. No, you wasn't. Shut up. You haven't curtsied to concubine Solana yet. This is a concubine standing in front of you. You need to curtsy, for you get slapped like that, like the girl at the beginning of the story. I forgot her name. Amy, whatever her name was. Where are your manners? Arya said, my manners are reserved for people I actually respect. Oh, okay. Okay. Solana said, as far as I know, I'm your superior now, and you ought to respect it. Right. That's the way it works, whether you like it or not. Why are you here anyway? She said, Madame Bianca made some rouge for all the empresses in the palace. His Majesty insisted just to get the first one. Apparently, the King's Royal Guard needs to look pretty in the grand conference tomorrow. I said, fine, give it here and be on your way. See your way out. Okay, with a snort, you grab the top tray off the stack of rouge and hand Solana the second one. Which one? Which one is the poison one? I said, so this how you people do makeup, huh? Back in my world, we have various kinds of cosmetics to put on one's face. We call it makeup. She said, other than rouge, we also use beeswax and red rose petals to tint our lips red. We don't use these things most of the time. We only do it for special occasions. I said, like the grand conference. She said, yep. This rouge has such a lovely pink color, though. I wonder how Madame Bianca made this. I said, I prefer my face the way it is without any of this. She said, are you sure? This must be a rare kind of rouge. You'll look even prettier if you put this on tomorrow. I said, yes, I'm sure, Solana. I don't even do my makeup in my own world. My face feels weird if I put anything on it. Right, because the face card does not decline. Do you hear me? Okay, hey, Raven. Raven said, I came across Consort Arya in the hallway. She seemed like she was ready to light something on fire. Is everything okay? Yeah, she fine. She just mad. She mad by herself. She wouldn't dare light nothing on fire. She'd be the first to get burnt. Right. Get drop kicked. You know what I'm saying? Raven said, anyway, 2 dresses were arranged for you to choose to wear tomorrow. Please also be informed that His Majesty will be busy with the grand conference preparation tonight. So you can stay here with Her Grace tonight. I said dresses. It's not like I'm going to be dancing with the empresses. Solana said it's probably better to be discreet in front of all the rulers of the four kingdoms. Even though you're a royal guard, if you attend the grand conference like you ready to fight, it may give off the vibe of Ethania being defensive and unwelcoming. I said, all right, evening gown it is. What are my options? She said Her Majesty picked a beige colored dress for you, but Madame Bianca also arranged a multicolored gown. Should you find either choice unsatisfactory, you're free to wear the black Zubian silk gown His Majesty made for you. Okay, which dress should I wear to the conference, y'all? I don't want a beige dress. I don't want none of these people. I'm not wearing nothing that Queen Mara or Bianca didn't pick for me. So we going with the black Zubia silk dress because I don't trust them women. I don't trust them. So we going with the black dress. Okay, y'all, I'm going to try it. Hold on. I'm going to see what the other dresses look like. Let's look at Queen Mara's dress. It's probably ugly. This ugly. No, I'm not wearing that. What's the multicolored one? Oh, that's kind of cute, y'all. That's kind of cute, but I hate Bianca and I hate Mara, so we go with the black dress. We go with the black Zubia silk dress. Period. Because I hate both of them. We wearing this to the grand conference. This will do. I don't care about them women. I don't care about them. Well, she said, that'll do. You look good no matter what you wear, Jess. Solana said, now let's braid up your hair. Why you need to braid up my hair, girl? She said, it's been a while since you had your hair done, Jess. I know, because it look cute. It still look cute. Okay, what hairstyle should I go with? Yeah, we're going to do the braided. Let's do this one. Okay, hopefully nobody addresses me as an empress tomorrow. She said they wouldn't dare. Raven said, now that Jess is here to keep you company, I shall go back to cleaning, Your Grace. Solana said, I have preparation to do as well. Why don't you stay and assist me, Raven? Raven said, I'm just a maid, Your Grace. How may I be? I said, Concubine Solana trying to keep you away from the rough work, silly. Raven said, thank you, Your Grace. Right. Show some appreciation. Solana said, come, I'll show you the dress I'm wearing tomorrow. Okay. Look at me, y'all looking cute. Okay, Solana, look. You got to attract all the eyes tomorrow, girl. She said, you're just making fun of me. No, I'm not. You see me laughing. I mean, I was laughing. Like, Suggestions was laughing. But the Jess on here wasn't laughing. You know you beautiful, girl. She said, thank you, Jess. Solana turns around and checks herself out in the mirror. Then she lets out a sigh. I look so pale, Jess. I haven't been feeling well. I said, what's wrong? You okay? She said, it's probably just a change of weather. It'll pass. Girl, you ain't pregnant, are you? I said, you ought to take care of yourself, girl. Don't make me worry about you. She said, at least I don't get into life-threatening situations all the time like a certain royal guard. I mean, you right. Why don't you try out Madame Bianca's rouge then? No, don't. Y'all. Give those cheeks a hint of rosy pink. She said, oh, right. I forgot about my rouge back there. I'll go get that real quick. I said, it's late and it's quite a walk. We'll get it back tomorrow. Here, take mine and use it. No! Yeah, Jess! She said, are you sure? This is some rare rouge that you may never get again. I said, yeah, it's not like I'll ever use it. She said, thank you, Jess. You can have mine when I get it back tomorrow. Oh, my God. Y'all! With a joyful smile, Solana starts applying the rouge on her cheeks excitedly. My sister's about to... Solana. Is it messing with you? Is it poisoning you? I said, there you go. No more pale cheeks. She said, what's the matter? Solana, what's the matter? She said, my cheeks, they so itchy for some reason. Get us some water. Unable to resist the intense itch, Solana turns around and scratches her face desperately. Solana, stop scratching or it'll get worse, girl. She said, I can't stop, Jess. The itch is too much. Get you some calamine lotion. What's happening to me, Jess? It's got to be the rouge. You got to get some water, girl. Wash it off. Raven, go get the physician. She said, right away. You should have been got the physician. Meanwhile, at Queen Mara's chamber, look at them, y'all. Mara said, I see. So the clear weed powder was placed in just one specific tray, not mixed in the rouge. That's why nothing went wrong when you put it on yourself back there. It was a very clever thing to do. No one would suspect you a bit. She said, "Thank you, Your Majesty." His Majesty wanted to give Jess one just as I predicted. Mara said, "You came up with this idea all by yourself." Bianca said, "I." Madame Bianca thinks about Penelope and hesitates. Unfortunately, the fear of concubine Penelope taking over her azure tiara is far greater than the loyalty to her friend. Look at her she being a hater. Bianca said, "Yes, Your Majesty, it was all my idea. Thank you for making it easier for me by suggesting Jess to get the first tray. It would have been so much harder to get it on her otherwise, and possibly harming another innocent empress." Mara said if Jess didn't get it, we could have notified the empresses on our side not to use it. "Well done, Bianca. I'm impressed. Consider your tiara secured once I see that wench's rotten face." She said, "Who can resist such a beautiful color? We will definitely hear good news tomorrow, Your Majesty." Mara said, "It'd be such a waste for those 2 beautiful dresses we arranged for her." Bianca said she won't get to wear any of them with flesh falling off her face. "Yo!" Dawn said, "Your Majesty." Dawn said, "Something happened at the concubine quarter, Your Majesty." "Look at them." Mara said, "Calm down and tell me what happened, Dawn." She said, "It's concubine Solana. Something went wrong with her face. The physician is tending to her now." Bianca said, "Concubine Solana? What about Jess?" Dawn said, "Jess is with concubine Solana too." Mara said, "Ain't nothing wrong with her." Dawn said, "Not that I know of, girl. His Majesty is heading there as well, Your Majesty." "Look at y'all. Look at the plan that got foiled." Mara said, "Let's go, Bianca." Uh-huh. Look at this this physician with these makeup brushes, y'all. Solana. The physician said, "My apologies. I had to give her grace a sleeping remedy, or she might scratch up her wounds." King Cletus said, "Jess, tell me what happened exactly." I said, "Solana was just using the rouge given by Madame Bianca. Then her face became red and itchy." King Cletus said, "I was just with the consorts and they put all the rouge on their faces." I didn't see their faces melting, Jess. The physician said, "I looked at concubine Solana's rouge, Your Majesty. It seems that Solana's tray of rouge was mixed with claret weed." Claret weed? That's the herb for treating infected wounds. I saw Bianca put the same rouge in all the trays with my own eyes. How could this specific one be mixed with claret weed? The physician said, "It's very likely that the claret weed was added afterwards." Cletus said, "Consort Arya was the one who delivered them. The grand conference is taking place in the morning. I really have no time for this." Oh my God, they about to blame Arya. Oh my God. Mara said, "We came as soon as we could, Your Majesty. How is concubine Solana?" The physician said, "It'll take me a couple days to get the claret weed out of her wounds. Then I'll do a thorough check and see if Solana's skin can recover. But please forgive me for saying this, Your Majesty, but it's highly unlikely for concubine Solana to look the same way again." King Cletus said, "Just try your best." Oh my God. He said, "I'll do anything I can, Your Majesty." King Cletus said, "The rulers of the 4 kingdoms will be staying in Ethania for a fortnight. I'll check on Solana after the grand conference, but keep her in here. The way she looks right now would be a bit intimidating to our guests." Oh my God. King Cletus said, "You got any idea about this girl, Bianca?" She said, "No, Your Majesty. I used the same rouge on my face." Mara said, "We had Consort Arya delivering this, Your Majesty." Raquel said, "I do know Consort Arya had not been fond of concubine Solana." Bianca said, "It had to be Consort Arya then." I said, "Oh my God, I was the target, y'all, not Solana." King Cletus said, "What you mean, girl?" I said, "Concubine Solana forgot her rouge in the hallway, so she used mine. That rouge was supposed to be mine. This is all my fault. I did this to Solana." King Cletus said, "No, Jess, it was not your fault, girl. It was my idea to give you the first tray. No one knew it would happen, which could mean only one thing. The claret weed was added to the first tray afterwards. Consort Arya could only do it if she knew the first tray went to Jess." Bianca said, "Exactly, and by doing that, she could put the blame on me." King Cletus said, "I want that snake thrown in the dungeon for now. I'll investigate this after the grand conference." Mara said, "We'll get to the bottom of this, Your Majesty." Y'all, look at them lying. Everybody just lying. King Cletus said, "Jess, go get some rest at the royal quarter. You need to be ready for the grand conference tomorrow." "No, I need to stay with Solana, bro." He said, "I know you worried about her, but she needs rest too. I still have preparation to do, so just rest easy. I'll see you at the grand conference tomorrow." "Okay, yes, Your Majesty." Oh my God. All these people just lying. I hope Solana will be fine, or I can't never forgive myself for that. As much as I'm worried about Solana, I do need to rest. Should I sleep here? The king not gonna be here tonight anyway. Y'all, we gonna go see Josh. He probably don't want to talk to me, but we gonna go see Josh. I miss him. Let's go to the relic chamber. He probably won't talk to me, but I really don't want to be alone right now. He definitely not gonna talk to us, but it's okay. I'm still gonna go. Hey, Josh. I said, it's just me. He said, what you want now? I said, I know you don't want nothing to do with me, but I just can't be alone tonight. I'll sleep here. You don't have to talk to me or do anything. Just let me be here with you tonight. Sensing the sadness in your trembling voice, Josh gives you a slight nod. You kneel down. Look at me, y'all. You kneel down under the book stand that you've been standing on almost every night and close your eyes. Without a word, Royal Guard Josh sits down and holds you tight from behind. With his strong arm behind your shoulder and his warm breath behind your neck, you feel a lot more reassured. The night goes by as you two sleep soundly under Wade's journal. Okay, the next morning, I said, this is so damn boring. King Cletus said, thank you, King Neelis. It must have been quite hard to bring a fish tank like that all the way to Ethania. He said, it was nothing, King Cletus. I just used a slow-moving carriage for that. I arranged the fish tank to set off 3 days before us, just so it would arrive on the same day we did. He points at the fish tank on the floor. Look at them goldfish, y'all. These are saltwater fish from the far east across the sea. No, they not. They goldfish. I had lost men getting these rare fish to Gregolia. That's how much I value our bond with Ethania, King Cletus. He said, I really appreciate that, bro. Our moon crystal definitely pales in comparison. No, it don't. Queen Giselle said, that's a nice gesture for sure, but human lives are worth more than any rare fish. He said, the kind and beautiful Queen Giselle. Have you made a reconsideration regarding our marriage proposal? She said, I don't wish to marry Prince Alec. Like I said, Lothric does not need a king. My brother shall be my successor whether I marry or not. He said, as you wish. Gregolia would have made Lothric so much stronger. She said, I appreciate the offer, King Neelis. And I wish you the best, Prince Alec. He said, likewise, your majesty. He in love with the florist anyway. King Cletus said, now we exchanged our tributes. Let's have some entertainment before we sign our treaties. Why don't I get my empresses to show you all the prominent Ethanian dancing? King Zelimir said, that would be lovely, King Cletus. I always admired the gracefulness of Ethanian women. Neelis said, we see Ethanian dancing every grand conference, King Cletus. You ain't got nothing new. Let's do something different. He said, of course, bro. We can have the dueling started. He said, I ain't bring no guardsmen with me, bro. Alec and Maria are skilled fighters. They're better than any guardsman in Gregolia. He said, would you like Prince Alec to duel some of our best guardsmen then? He said, I'm thinking maybe we can mix it up a little. Let's entertain ourselves with duels between women this time. My daughter would be happy to oblige. Queen Julian said, we all know Ethania does not have guardswomen, King Neelis. King Neelis said, it doesn't have to be just between Gregolia and Ethania, Queen Julian. For instance, your companion seems like a worthy opponent. What's your name, woman in armor? She said, I'm Vivian, guard captain of Haral, your majesty. He said, splendid. Why don't you duel my daughter then? No weapons, just a friendly duel for entertainment. She said, I don't think it'd be a good idea, bro. Vivian wouldn't want to overstep her boundaries or cause Princess Maria any harm. He said, I trained Princess Maria to pick up arms since she was a little girl. You trying to say she ain't got hands or nah? She can manage. Go, Maria. Let's show these people how strong Gregolia is. She said, yes, father. Okay, seeing there's no way out of this, Queen Julian whispered softly to her guard captain. Don't hurt this girl, bro, but don't make Haral look weak either. Put the people's elbow on her. Guard Captain Vivian gives Queen Julian a reassuring nod. Look at them, y'all. I'm gonna have to fight in a minute, ain't I? This is where this going. Vivian said, it's an honor, your highness. As she curtsies. Oh, my God! Yo! My God! As Vivian curtsies to Princess Maria. Princess Maria kicks her right on the leg joint. Yo! With a cracking sound, Guard Captain Vivian almost falls down, but she struggles to stand on one leg. Girl, she caught you slipping. That's crazy. Queen Julia said, Vivian, is this girl serious? Not wanting to worry her queen, Guard Captain Vivian bites her lips and gets in the fight instead. Period. Because you just gonna be sucker punching me, yo. Vivian said, I'm fine, Your Majesty. I'll win this with honor. Y'all look at this girl. Oh my God. Vivian, you losing. With a broken leg, Vivian tries her best to put up a fight without moving around. Princess Maria is well aware of the advantage she's having and just hops around guard Vivian like a dancing butterfly. Y'all, striking from where she cannot dodge and easily evading her attacks from a drawing distance. Maria said, looks like I won the duel. Vivian said, with all due respect, Your Highness, I'm still standing. She said, so that's the new rule, yes? I knock you down and I win? Vivian said, I will not go down. Maria said, we'll see about that, girl. We'll see about that, sis. With a smug smirk, Princess Maria starts striking at guard Captain Vivian's other leg that she's standing on. Y'all, girl, look at your guard captain. That's crazy. Why isn't Queen Julia helping her guard captain? Is Gregolia really that big of a deal? Guard Captain Vivian said, she got dropped. Princess Maria said, if I keep this up, you may never walk again. Is winning really that important? Vivian said, if I surrender just like this, I would not be worthy of my queen. Maria said, well then, bring it on, girl. With a satisfied grin, Princess Maria slowly raises her foot just to show Guard Captain Vivian where she will be striking. Guard Captain Vivian gives her queen one last look, knowing she won't get to protect her after this. Oh my God. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You dash in front of the honorable guard captain and push Princess Maria's foot away, deterring the attack. Respectfully, sis, this is not how duels work. Can you cut it out? She said, who are you? How dare you interfere with my duel? I said, sis, I'm Jess. You must not have heard about me, but I'm Royal Guard of Ethania. Why don't you duel me instead? Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Bring it on, girl.